Peace, peace, peace. You heard me? What's up, dog? What's up? Another day, you heard me? Got a little leg day, man. Man, I had a whole little intro, yeah. Like, not really intro, but something I was speaking on. I ain't even realize, bro. I had the mic setup was different. I used this little thing, and man, the whole video was silent, dog. For real, for real. But nah, I had to, you know what I'm saying? I had to redo it, though. But, nah, man, it was something on my mental, bro. Like, honestly, I was just speaking on the state of like society where we at. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, our mentality is weak. You know what I'm saying? Hard work is frowned upon as if it's like, that has a negative outcome. You know, we stopped listening with this and this. We started falling victim to just not wanting to do shit because it take too much effort. You hear me? Effort is everything. I don't care if you fail at something 1,000 times. As long as you put in that effort, you hear me? I'm finna, me, I ain't finna talk y'all ill about no nonsense. But let's get up in and hit these legs right quick. Show y'all how to make a custom leg day, man. Something nice and smooth, you know. Hold up.
Man, just a quick little simple leg day. We always start off with definitely a squat variation. Today was Zerker. Starting to love this one here because it saves my lower back. I'm not able to go as heavy, but I definitely enjoy this one way more. You hear me? So I always do about 3 sets, probably one warm up, one moderate, and then my last I got my one tail failure. You feel me? So as you can see, I went up to 245, so that was 225 and a 35 and 70, so that was what, 295. My goal is to be doing 315 with this weight for reps soon, you know what I'm saying? So we did about 3 sets of that, straight into right after we did our Bulgarians. Now, Bulgarians, when you go too far forward, it focuses more on the glutes. This here, you keep it close, it focuses more on the quad. So today was a quad focused leg day, you know what I mean? So, I think I did 3 sets of those. I didn't record my first set, but that was my last 2 working sets. You know what I'm saying? If I do volume, I do it mostly all in my one set. I don't need 4, 5, 6 sets or nothing like that. Went straight into leg extensions. I rarely do leg extensions now, but like I said, my leg days consist of maybe like 2 or 3 movements at a time, maybe 2 or 3 sets depending on, but I go till failure. So, and then it's straight the abs, baby. You gotta hit the core, yeah, dig? So I think we did 4 sets of core since we only do it twice a week. But I love these cable crunches, bro. I'm able to go heavy, strict form, you know what I'm saying? But these have become my favorite because they engage the obliques, they engage like everything, bro. The whole core, and the knees right here. I've just adopted these decline crunches. If you can't do the legs with a slight bend, of course, you could do them with the knees tucked. It's a lot easier like that. You feel me? Focuses more on the lower abs, but I love them right there. Of course, we do about 3 or 4 sets right there, 10 to 12 reps. You feel me? And after that, it's done.
Yo, I'm getting ready for work. I walk outside. Just to remember. I ain't got my keys on my hook. I done locked myself out the room, you heard me, with my truck keys inside the room. I done had to MacGyver my way back up inside, you know what I'm saying? I done had to take the whole doorknob off with a knife, all kind of goofy, you heard me? Kind of expound on, you know what I'm saying, what I was mentioning earlier, bro. It's like, you gotta build this up here, but first you gotta build this in here, you heard me? Because the mind will follow the heart. Sometimes you do have to, you gotta test those limits. You gotta test, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta test them boundaries sometimes. Like, but it start here and it start here. Cause that heart and that mind, dog, I'm telling you, once they get in line, once they get in sync, I'm telling you, bro, you're gonna be a force to be reckoned with. And I don't mean that in a volatile way either. You know what I'm saying? I mean that just in life, period. Once you become resilient at certain things like daily tasks, life get easier. Yes. It's one thing that I adopted in my life that started to make a lot of sense, and it was simplicity. You realize once you learn how to navigate in this society, bro, it's like it ain't really that hard. Like, cause we've gotten away from simplicity. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna focus back on this road. Yeah, man. I'm finna get to work. Just like 80% of everybody else, dog. You know what I'm saying? But let me go ahead and get up in here, man. I want y'all to have a blessed and lovely day, man. Blessed and lovely day, you heard me? Peace. From me to you, you heard me? One love, baby, I'm out.